Greetings YouTube! Time for another Net Librum video because I just find these darn entertaining. I don't know if anyone else does, but I sure do. So we're using the Net Librum of Random Magical Effects version 2.00, written by one Orrex, O-R-R-E-X. And Mandarin has heard my voice and is coming up alongside me. She'll probably be joining us in a moment. So we're going to do 5 of these magical effects. And I have pulled up a random generator of 1 to 10,000, and we're going to hit the go button and see what happens. 5818. So let's grab the little slider, come down to 5818. Wow, that was really, really good. I get that almost exactly where I wanted it. 5818. Target has a key that works only once, but will open any one lock. Huh. That is useful. It's a knock spell that will open anything. One time only. I like that. I'm assuming you could get this with a detect magic spell or something like that, so you know that, or it has some identifying feature that you figure out that this is what this thing does. So, sorry about that, Mandarin. Just kidding, and just punched my cat as she was attempting to get onto the chair. I like that. That's a literally a get out of jail free card if used in the right location. So that's a good one. That's a good random effect. It's like this key pops out of nowhere and lands in your hand. Not to mention, I also have a deep and abiding love of keys. I have quite a few keys, brass and bronze keys in my collections that I've picked up over the years. I carry one on my EDC bag every day, just because I like the symbolism of it. 569. Way back at the top. Here we go. 569. It's the bottom of the right-hand column, left-hand column. A caster can't be blinded or dazed by sunlight. Well, for your average person, that has no effect, because sunlight, for the most part, doesn't dazzle people, really. But for a drow or some other deep dwelling race, that would be a major bonus. Now, interestingly, would they notice? Because they could be in a situation where they never see anything that's more light than like a candlelight. The rare instances when they need to use color vision, they're going to be using very low level lights because they don't need bright light to see with at all. So if they never go to the surface, this could be a magical ability that they won't encounter until they get in combat. And that could be quite cool. That suddenly their group is blinded, but they aren't. Don't know why, but they aren't. 6369 is choice number 3. So we're going to go down to 6,000. 63. Whoop, 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 too far. 6350. Here we go. 6369. Target loses 1 die for levels / hit dice. Oh, that's a rough one. To suddenly be behind the rest of the group, lose a bunch of class abilities, spellcasting in particular, that's rough. Yes, meow. That's a rough one. Definitely, you would not want that to happen to your spellcaster. On the upside, you should be able to get it back fairly fast because you're going to be pulling in a lot of experience points in comparison to your party mates, because your experience points will have more bang for your buck because you'll be lower level. So they will not be going up as rapidly, but you should be able to catch up fairly quickly. But in the meantime, you are going to be underperforming, and in probably some very dangerous ways. Let's hope it's only one. Number 4, 4726. I did not pick that. That's just going to happen. 47. It's the 4th one, and it's 47. Okay. 4726. Here we go. Next weapon to wound target is a +1 until he's wounded again. Next weapon to wound target is +1 until he's wounded again. So a non-magical weapon becomes +1 to hit and damage. Or a magical weapon gains a +1 to hit and damage. But it is the target. So if I target the cat gets, whatever weapon hits the cat is now +1 hit and damage, probably another cat, and remains so until that person or animal gets hurt again. Very situational, short term, not a major impact on the world. Not all that interesting either. Yeah, that one's a little on the lame side. They can't all be winners, right? 2542 is number 5. 2542. 2542. Here we go. Each day, Castor wakes up with his mouth packed full of flour. That's a weird one. That's strange. So you're like and this cloud of flour comes out of their mouth. Okay. I don't see that as having a major impact on your life at all, because apparently you aren't suffering any really adverse effects from it. But yeah. Oh, and since I have it here, I thought that this right here would make a really cool magic item. It's Pegasus. I believe it's mid-century. It is from the design is definitely mid-century. It's from Japan, so I'm thinking 50s, probably post-war, as Japan was being rebuilt. And the clapper is on the outside, which is also unusual. I've never seen a bell like this before. What it does is makes a really wonderful tone. So, a little bonus in here. What does this do? What does this unusual bell with a Pegasus on top do? So, thank you for being here for the latest Net or Librum video, and with a little bonus magic item sitting here on my desk because I was about to do a bargain video. And I hope that you will be here to see the next episode.